Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. In this one we're going to be reacting to the Expanse Season 2 Episode 3 called Static. Recap?
Holden and the team on the Rossi, they take out one of the stealth ships, and the Belters from Tycho, all the factions, they help take over this. It's a space station basically, but it has Dresden on it.
Thoth station. It's the where it was beaming the data from Eros. Yeah.
And they basically managed to take it over, and they find these people connected to almost like a VR headset plugged into a server, and they're just looking at stuff. We don't know what they're looking at. And then Miller goes off on one and just kills Dresden for doing what he did to Julie. So we actually lost someone who was really key to us. So we'll see how that unfolds in this one, hopefully. And then on Earth, they actually target a Martian space station. I think it's near Demios or something, in retaliation for blowing up Phoebe. And Era Zavala, she actually meets one of the admirals who quits his job, and she's basically like, "Why did you quit?" She's trying to get an account of who Fred Johnson is.
Yeah.
And then he basically tells him, "Look, he's not a butcher."
Oh yeah, we learned that he didn't get given the information that they surrendered.
Yeah.
So he's not a bad guy. Yeah, that's essentially what happened. We did manage to capture one of the scientists. I mean, they were all unarmed. They're just swinging their arms about, and just decided to kill all of them. But yeah, we managed to capture one of them. I was so close. Dresden was about to give over everything, and Fred Johnson was like, "Oh, cool, all right." Oh, and Holden was like, "Okay, yeah," and then Miller's like, "No," just shot him blank in the head. And the stealth ship is the one that was guarding the station as well. So that was painstaking because we lost one of the
pods.
Yeah, one of the pods containing like 25 people. We thought we lost one of the members who we saw in the previous episode, who's the kid. I can't remember his name now, but I remember his uncle's name. I can't remember his name.
He was spaced. Basically,
yeah, he was spaced. Yeah, he was spaced for a good cause, or in the hopes that he gets rescued, which he did. We thought we lost him in the episode as well at the same time. Like, oh my god. But yeah, so they ended with us losing Dresden, and hopefully we'll get to see what the other scientist has to say in this episode. So season 2 episode 3, Static. Let's check it out.
Are they torpedoes?
Aim for Demas?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All 17 people in the station were killed instantly. The massive explosions shattered the moon, and the resulting orbital debris has forced planet-wide flight restrictions.
Gunny's gonna be pissed.
I always knew Earth would strike first. Right, Arthur?
What do you call me?
Oh, you heard me.
Not today! He's got as much dust in his blood as the rest of us. Who do we fight for?
Mars!
Suit up. We need to train.
What? He just sat down to eat.
We named our planets after the ancient gods. Deimos wasn't a god. He was a representation of the horrific fear that comes with war.
I didn't know that.
No, neither did I.
I know you're worried about Arjun and the grandkids, but we're more than capable of protecting Luna.
What we should be doing is trying to get out of this mess while we still can.
I'm pretty sure if they blow up the moon, our moon, then our world would just be messed up because
tides and stuff like that.
It controls all that, right?
Did you know that Martian Marines always train at 1G Earth gravity? They fly at the speed of war.
They're hardcore.
Yeah.
A few strategic bomb drops, most certainly on this wretched building, and we'll be staring into the faces of Martian Marines.
That's crazy.
I was going to say, how are they going to train in space? But actually, yeah, running... That ship took a beating.
Gonna take more than a couple of band-aids to get the Rossi back on her feet again, you know.
The Rossi's the least of our goddamn problems now.
Why? What's the major problem?
Get these men to holding. Under guard.
Miller too?
Leave him here. Without any further harm, we clear.
Mad how he's gone from being one of the team to
It's something you need to get off your chest there.
Yeah, I kind of see why he's pissed.
It's time for you to go.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, he's cutting him loose.
I have my gun back.
I don't push it.
Well, I don't know how he wanted to be received, obviously, by killing. He was the perfect prisoner.
Yeah, what, Dresden?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that Amos is going to be like, I would have done the same as you.
Hey, you want to snort?
Well, what? What?
Free booze, free booze. Tina.
Snort, is that the
I thought it was.
slang?
I thought it was something else, but.
Captain doesn't want you around anymore. We don't want you around either.
Damn, he has made a lot of enemies.
The captain always gets a little jumpy when you kill people without talking it over first.
Amos is like, I have first-hand experience of that.
Exactly, I was going to say, yeah, he killed Semi.
Well, here's the thing. You and me, we're a lot alike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Captain, well, he's as close to righteous as it gets out here. So when you says you're out, that's just how it is.
Oh, well, I've had 4 shots. I'm just going to leave.
4 shots? Bloody hell, I'd be buzzing.
Do you know what? It's good that they have that conversation because Amos is quite upfront.
Blunt,
He's just
yeah.
going to say it how it is.
Yeah.
So he's not going to lie to you.
Sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Fred's picking up the tab until the roast is livable. I figured we'd order a lot of room service.
Hey.
So the airlock was not a one-off.
Miller just...
He got you out of Eris alive.
He shot an unarmed man right in the head.
An unarmed mass murderer.
Yeah, I mean, Holden conveniently forgetting that part.
For him, I think it's more they want that information.
No, that's not why. He's literally thinking about... He's turn the other cheek kind of guy. Well, it seems like that at the moment.
He was a threat to all human life, and that is why Miller shot him.
He didn't have the right to make that decision.
But you do.
That bit's also true. He should have stood trial some sort of way. But I thought Holden would have been a bit more like... Because he's seen it up close and personal. People dying.
I'm a little busy here.
Hey, you killed the biggest dick in the universe for that now. We make a big party for you. You a hero, man.
You ain't got no script, huh? So what, you sleep on the dock?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Come. You stay with me.
God, this kid's gonna follow. This kid's gonna follow him everywhere.
Well, that's his idol, really, isn't it? Like,
But we have the panel stock here to fabricate replacements for the holes too big to patch.
One almost punctured me.
Oh yeah.
If that had gone through to the inner hull, your goal would have snapped in two.
Why does she have a smile on her face while
so
saying
happy
all
about it.
You're a Martian, right? You didn't reach out? After Deimos, I mean.
They think I'm dead.
Oh, wow.
You look like you could blow off some steam. I see you're from some rock. Care to put the ball to the wall?
Pashang Ya.
What does that mean?
Some sort of game that they play on there.
We're going to interrogate him first. He has to know more about the proto-molecule than anyone else.
The
Not more
hell?
than Dresden. They all work for the same company, Protogen. It's an Earth-based biotech contractor with facilities throughout the system.
Oh damn! All right, he's got hand. Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Did you just kill him?
I think so.
I see the way y'all look at me, huh? Like I don't belong here.
No one's questioning your patriotism.
All right. Oh shit!
Paulo Cortazar, you were a member of a team studying Eros.
I'm a specialist. Nanoinformatics, Dr. Dresden.
He's dead.
What?
He can't control you anymore.
Project? What about the project?
You're gonna have to answer for it.
Are you taking up the project?
We need you to make a vaccine.
Why would I want to do that?
What'd you think, you idiot?
He seems a bit fanatical. You see how when he was like, "Oh, are you taking up the project?" Happy? Are you taking up the project?
I can't imagine what it must have been like watching your mother die. Type C Huntington's disease is just so ungodly cruel.
Even when the drool was hanging from her lip for hours on end until it crusted to her chin.
That's messed
Or
up.
she fell off the toilet while taking a piss. She just kept going. Not a bad way to die, actually.
Okay.
He's messed up, innit?
You're free now to do the right thing.
I think he thinks what he's doing is the right thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's fanatical about it.
Bring up my last battle simulation. I use all the sensor data from the actual raid to correct flight parameters. Now run the sim from the beginning. Go back 1 minute. Run it again.
So it's basically space squash.
Yeah, I was gonna say space squash. With no paddles.
Come on, we should hydrate with some beers.
God, Miller's too old for this.
Can you please turn this shit up? This is the new banger, fresh out of the arrows. There's no music coming out of arrows. Rock talking, Papa.
Huh?
It's sing. You're telling
How
me
can it?
those sounds are coming off of arrows?
What? The protomolecule is making music now.
It came from another universe to make music in our universe. Nice.
I swear that's a Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah.
On those inners, they figure out what's on arrows. They kill every last one of us to get it.
Us?
Belters. Those belters.
Beltaloda.
Was he going to shave his head as well?
Oh God.
Oh, hello, Julie. Well, that was weird.
Weird. Everyone's in their own zone.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing what they...
Naomi's partying. Holden's trying to
Amos?
figure out what's going on with that scientist, and
What the hell was that?
yeah, what the fuck was that?
He was altered. Probably transcranial magnetic hyperstimulation. Part of his temporal lobe has been effectively erased.
Which part?
The part that governs empathy.
Someone waves a magnet at the right side of my head, and suddenly I can watch 100,000 people die in agony and not give a shit.
Technically, that's how you build soldiers.
Well, he's not a homicidal maniac. He just no longer has the capacity to consider any life other than his own meaningful.
That sounds like a homicidal maniac.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
How do you reach a guy like that?
I think Amos knows.
Are we gonna just keep eating shit from Earth, or are we gonna take them out and end this?
What does that have to do with one of my sergeants assaulting a private? If he'd been willing to talk, you'd be thrown in the brig right now, but he wasn't. That's how Martian he is.
The sooner we have it out with Earth, the better.
We're not going to Earth. We've been ordered to Ganymede Station to secure the food supply.
Farm patrol. We're Marines.
And we serve where we are ordered to serve.
She's far she's far too hungry for war.
At least he's cool enough to see both sides. Otherwise, imagine he was like hungry as well.
He's older and wiser, though. Oh, another outfit for Christian.
She's creating her own fashion line. She's got so many.
I know.
Is this what I hope it is?
A secure channel to Fred Johnson? Yes.
Wow, smashed it.
The things I've blamed on you, those words were lies. A facade to protect myself. Because you were right.
He's probably looking at it like, what the fuck is happening on Earth?
How did this get to me?
I need evidence. Anything I can use to turn the guns of Earth and Mars away from each other before it's too late.
Damn.
I never thought I'd see the day. I think I got something she can use.
What's Amos gonna do now?
Punch the living daylights out of him.
I was on Arrows. I saw Julie Mao. Have a seat.
Oh.
This feels like
He's gonna feed into the fanaticism of, as in like.
Okay.
There she was. Naked as Eve.
Beautiful.
Like they both went to two different words.
Not dead. Becoming. And at the very center, a particle nothing leads to
like a seed crystal that requires and provides a massive amount of energy.
That's why she smashed the lights and the screens. She was trying to take away his power source.
What was it doing?
Wait, don't go.
That's one way to get. That's one way to get information
Yeah.
out of him. Right, and he didn't even have to punch him. The thing is, him and Dresden and the rest of them think it's an evolution, and it's not.
Well, they said like someone must have sent it, right?
Hmm. But they were also saying like that it's an attack, but instead of hitting us, it hit Phoebe instead.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit more about your journey?
I was born into this, but I've never doubted it.
No. I mean, Naboo.
Oh, what is he gonna try and go on there?
Phoebe Station. I was there. That's the Martian science team. We used them to observe the progress of the infection in a human host. The protomolecule is the first evidence of a tree of life apart from our own. We didn't control the station, so we incinerated the Martians, erased the data cores, and left.
We got out on the Anubis. I saw the results. The power was shut down when we arrived. The protomolecule was frozen around the reactor core.
I was starving.
We nuked the ship and everything on it.
Almost like he had a. I know they said they erased the empathy part of himself, but it almost felt like he had empathy for the protomolecule there.
Yeah.
We can only learn by letting it learn. Can you control it? I'd need my data. And everything coming off arrows.
Okay, interesting.
We know. Well, okay, we know like what their end game is, but. Ooh.
10 levels of environmental engineering, crew quarters, and at the center, a piece of Earth curved back on itself. Our Eden.
Oh, Nauvoo looks epic.
The cylinder will be sealed, and after the initial acceleration,
That looks
the body will
amazing.
begin to spin. All this will be farmland.
So that's on the inside of it.
This is our temple. You're welcome here. We can offer you salvation.
Oh, it sounds like just what I need.
Sounds like he's going on there then.
I've heard that streaky shit in bars. I thought it was just bad music.
It's new. Give it to me.
Is this what they were turning into music? Just added a beat on.
Yeah. Talking.
Those people talking?
What?
Not people. Pulses. Steady like a clock. Counting down.
To what?
It's building something. Building what?
We're going to find out.
What the hell is going on in the
What's going on?
Is this?
Yeah, tell me about it. Everyone's just like, what the heck is going on? Oh, she found the stealth ship.
God damn it!
Is he still at that simulation?
I think throughout this entire episode, Alex has just been pissed. But he's also feeling the fact that it's Mars, as Deimos has a connection. He's Martian, and he's just embedding himself in this simulation.
25 people on that pod we lost. It's my job to protect them.
All that.
Next time I'm gonna save them all. Run it again.
Because you couldn't save anyone in that pod, or because you lost people on Deimos?
I think he feels bad about the pod.
Okay, all right.
The protomolecule's building something and we don't know what.
How?
We got one of the prisoners to cooperate. We need to do something. And I know I can't do it without you.
More yours, boss.
Do it together.
All that. Oh, friends again.
Yeah. They're a team at the end of the day.
Just got a bit heated.
Means you know where you want to go?
Eros.
Why?
I didn't kill him because he's crazy. I killed him because he was making sense.
Huh?
Any idea how we can take out a whole asteroid?
Yeah.
Nuke it.
With that.
What?
They want to crash it in there?
Yeah, that's what I think he means, yeah. And that's the end of the episode.
So are they saying that they want to fly the Nauvoo into Eros?
That's what I think he means. That's the only way to destroy an asteroid of that size. I'm assuming that's what he means. Dressed like who's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy? The one who says, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." He looked like that for a second. That's you can't get any more punk than that. That's very, very punk.
Yeah. Okay, so hang on. So let's think about this for a second. So something is growing or being built on Eros.
It's talking, which is being perceived as pulses, because it's coming out in spurts, which can also be misconstrued as music to the builders. We don't know exactly what it's saying, but then he said it's also counting down. Then it's building something.
Sounds like its own little center parks going on. There's like a habitat. Everyone's just having. I don't know what's going on. It's just sounding. What is it building?
We haven't gone back to look at it after it grabbed the spy. We haven't seen what it's evolved into further. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to know what it's. You know what? I completely forgot about the fact that the particles imitated the spy as well.
Human being. Yeah. They had like a silhouette of a human.
Yeah. So it can. It can. It's almost as if it can see. In order to imitate, it would need some sort of senses to see, right? Not see in the literal sense. It has eyes, but it has.
Yeah, like,
it can
maybe like see or communicate or I don't know.
Some form of vision in order to imitate, or it can just sense the energy, the energy around a person, the outline energy.
It's a weird one.
It is a weird one.
It's as weird as that guy, that scientist that they've captured. It's as weird as him. It was clever for Amos.
It was weird at first. You saying it was a fanatical, but it's not a fanatical. They've just been engineered to. They've taken that, messed around with his.
Yeah, I didn't realize they had wiped his
ability to empathize. Yeah.
But then it is fanatical in the sense that like he comes alive when you talk
to him.
But
if you put that, that's a good point, because it's not a lack of empathy. The way he speaks about it, it's like he's in love with what it's
like he's fascinated by it. He's got this obsession with.
You don't get that from a lack of empathy. Otherwise, it'll just be stone cold.
It's like his need for information on how things are progressing, and then when they showed him, he's like, and he's like,
and then when he said, "Oh, we destroyed the asteroid," where it was
the sample,
no, what did we do? The Anubis. When we destroyed the Anubis, he was like, he was heartbroken almost. He does have empathy. It's just he has empathy for the protomolecule.
But what's also scary off the back of that is obviously Miller and Johnson actually believe what Dresden was saying was the correct thing. So there's a bit of a split.
No, as in they believe what he said is plausible, as in what he was saying is right. And because he's right, they think he's right, that it's so dangerous
then they need to destroy
the asteroid. The Martian bit in this episode was essentially just the team, the Martian team, just really anxious. They're so anxious, and they saw the news of Deimos being destroyed, so they're just really anxious. And the
I wanted to correct myself actually, because I thought Deimos got destroyed in the last episode, but it actually got destroyed in this episode. I don't know why we thought that, but it was destroyed in the last episode. In this episode, so not the last episode. So I'm going to correct myself there. But
no, Phoebe was destroyed in the last episode.
Yeah, and then Deimos was in this one. But I think they're just frustrated because they're, like I said, they're just sidelined at the moment. So for them, it's like
training for what? For what?
They don't understand the political side of things.
Yeah.
They're just like, you know, we could, and they
essentially
are
because they believe they can completely eradicate Earth. It was like, just get on and do our job, get it done, go back home and focus on making Mars green, kind of thing. So let's see how that bit progresses. But I think that was basically all of it, apart from Christian getting a direct line to Fred.
Yeah, but then I don't understand. What did he find another stealth ship? That's why he gave it to her. Because all you could see was like a flight path, and then another stealth ship. So,
what do you mean?
So the image that he sent Christian, is that another stealth ship, or is it a picture of the stealth ship?
I didn't see him send anything.
Yeah, do you know at the end where she's like, "What the hell is that?" And it comes up on the screen.
That's a good point. Yeah. Forgot about that because we were too busy thinking about the scene before that where it was just gone to shit. Yeah, I don't exactly know what. I think it's a stealth ship. I think it's.
I don't know if it's a picture or if it's of another one. That's my point.
Oh,
is
that's
that,
a
have
good
they
point.
tracked the one, or is it a picture? Is it just a picture to be like, this is what it looks like?
It might have been past evidence, like previous, and that's what it was. But we don't know. But all in all, good episode. It looks like Fred and Miller are going to make a plan. What's Rossi's plan now?
To repair themselves.
It's repaired.
They're still repairing it, but there isn't. They haven't got any. I don't think there is any plans after that.
Okay.
As in, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens in the next one. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of this episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.